Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Hello. This is our first at-home vlog, and we are going to talk through some of our recent purchases. Now, there's a bit of a backstory to our most recent trip, being Simon.
I went on a school trip without Chloe and the kids.
I had to stay at home and look after Edie and Marley, which are our children, while this one went swanning off to Disneyland for 3 days, 2 nights for a school trip.
1 day in the park.
1 day in the park. Did you go to both parks though?
Maybe.
He did go to both parks. So if you ask me, that is ideal. I didn't get to go. I had to stay at home. So who's actually got it lucky? I think we'll do a poll.
I think we'll find out with the
Please,
stuff back.
yeah, so please comment down below if you think Simon got a visa or if Chloe got a visa.
Okay.
Right, should we get into what we got? We'll start with the first thing that we are currently using. I'll go first. The Disney Starbucks mug. Oh my. So if I switch it around, it has got hot tea in it, because I love these. These are the Disneyland Paris cups. This has got It's a Small World in, and I love it. It's pink and it's so me. And this is the 30th anniversary one. So if we just duck out of camera lens, and there we go. And this one's got all the 30th anniversary colours and things like that. They are such good sizes for a cup of tea, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really big, aren't they?
How much were they?
That's a really good question. 25 euros a cup.
So 25 euros a cup, which isn't, you know, the best, but they are collectibles,
yeah,
aren't
they're
they?
souvenir ones, aren't they?
They are, and for the size of the mug, like they're quite short, but they're very round, so you get a lovely big mug in. Also, just worth showing you the box that Simon has just taken apart while we were trying to find the price for you guys. There's the box. And I just think that is the cutest little box ever.
2 other styles as well. They have the Avengers Campus one and the Walt Disney Studios one as well.
They are next on our list. And I'm hoping that they bring out 100th anniversary.
I also don't think I could have justified spending 100 euros on 4 mugs in one go.
Probably not. Did you get annual pass discount?
No, not in Starbucks.
Unfortunately not. Okay, gutted, because that would have made it easier if they were £100. Next, he brought home the children some of these little chocolate biscuits. They've got different characters on the biscuits, which our two absolutely adored, didn't they? And we have sat down today and had a munch through them. So they went down well. These do not have a price on them, but I'm sure they're normally about €7, €8.
I think it might be less than that. I think they're about €5.
Oh,
like
banging.
They're not that expensive.
No, and you do get discount off of these ones. From my memory, you can get these in the World of Disney.
That's right. Even
Look at that! Tell me you're a Disney pro without telling me you're
World
a Disney
of Disney
pro.
by the tills.
There you go. These are World of Disney. So that is the big supermarket-y shop, boutique-y place in the village. So you can't miss it. You also brought me back loads of snacky bits. I had a cookie shaped like Mickey, which is on my TikTok. And also, I've eaten one already, and this one will probably go down swiftly after this video. A cake pop! Get out the lens, there we go! These are brownie cake pops, and they do have normally a mini bow on the front. They are heavenly. I do believe they contain hazelnuts though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They do, so it is worth obviously checking at the Disney bakery. We get all of our Disney snacks at the bakery on Main Street, don't we?
You got the 30th anniversary store, that's the one next door to that one.
So that's where you get that from. Like, just to be wary, their queues are normally quite long when you go at peak time. So things like if there's a parade, if there's a cavalcade, which I know cavalcades are just random, but the queues then do build up.
I got them about an hour before the fireworks, and the queue was about 2 or 3 people in front of me. So
there you go. But if you get there probably about half an hour before the fireworks, it will be queues crazy. And you can get an annual pass discount on that. So that's worth making note. Next is for our little boy. He got these because he's a massive Toy Story fan, isn't he?
Yeah, obsessed.
Will explain his next gift, which we'll go through. This was €14, which actually for a Disneyland merch is not too bad. It's got Duke Kaboom, Forky, Buzz, Slink. He loves Slink. Like, it's so hard to find anything with Slinky on, but you managed to do it. You've got it in 2 to 4.
Yep.
So that is a good size. It's quite a good sizing. Our little boy's quite robust. And he wears 2 to 3 English sizing, and this is perfect. It's going to fit him for when we go in April. And you got discount off that, didn't you?
So that came to £12.60 or €12.60 with my discount, 10% discount.
There you go.
And I got that from one of the first shops down Disney Village.
And that's got all Toy Story merch in and Lightyear merch now. Before, I believe it was the Sweet Shop, wasn't it? Years ago in the Disney Village. The one up from Annette's.
Yes, the one to the right of the next,
yeah, and they have Cars stuff in there as well. So if you've got a Cars fan, that's also a good place to go. Because they don't sell loads of Lightning McQueen merch in the park.
No, there's not much at all.
But they have some in there, so that's the place to go.
The other place where they do stuff like that is in the shop next to Buzz Lightyear Rod. So the Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast. They do quite a lot of Toy Story merch in there.
That is a good one, although you do have to go, when you go off the ride, you have to go through the shop, which catches us every time, because he literally is like, Buzz, Buzz, Buzz.
Yeah, there's a video in the last vlog actually from that, where Marley was obsessed with the Buzz stuff as soon as we come off the road.
Literally obsessed, and he was dressed as Olaf. It was super cute. The next thing, leading on, there's a theme here, is our Toy Story thing, and he's big. Is Rex.
Sorry, I've been replaced by a Rex.
He is massive. I'm not sure if he's the same size as the Shop Disney Rex, but he is absolutely massive, and he is interactive. Although he's not talking. Why aren't you talking, Rexy? He does talk, and his little arms move. One good thing about Rex is his tail comes off. He is also linkable with the modern Buzz and Jessie and Woody, which I think you can get from Disney. I know you can get it from Shop Disney. We have the older version of Buzz, Jessie and Woody from 2017 Disney, so they're not interactive and link up, but it's good to know that Rexy does.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Marley's been putting things in his mouth. Buzz has been riding on him. Jessie's been pulling him along.
Forky,
which our Forky is really sad. He doesn't actually have any legs left. It's just literally the Fork. So yeah, he got Rex. Rex was
€40.
40 euros.
36 with discount.
There we go. Which I believe is similar to what you would pay on Shop Disney. Before Christmas they did a deal where he went down to 32, but I believe he's gone back up now on Shop Disney. So yeah, Marley got a Rexy. Edie next, who is our little girl. She is 5 years old. She requested Snow White. A Snow White plushie.
And let me tell you, what was harder about my day in the park was finding the Snow White doll. Not looking after 48 students, it was trying to find the Snow White doll.
So you're going up to London with her on Monday, which is the 6th of March. So this, by the time this comes out, it's probably past. And you're going to hopefully pick her up.
We're having a look in there for it, aren't we?
From Oxford Street. She got a sweetie stick with marshmallows and sour rings and things like that. And obviously, like any 5-year-old, that has disappeared. And she has eaten that before we could even get to filming it or taking a picture.
She also had a cake pop as well, and that's gone.
Yeah, exactly. And then she got a Anna plushie. She has an Elsa plush that we got from Disney on Ice last year. And then she just loves plushies, so she got an Anna plushie, which is just stunning. Like, she is beautiful. Look at the eyes and the mouth. Oh, she's just gorgeous. So yeah, she got her, which she's really chuffed about. We did have to steal this off her bed while she slept, just to make this video. So we're gonna go and put her back. So yeah, so she got her and some sweeties.
€30, quite pricey for what it is.
Oh yeah.
30 euros, so 27 euros with the discount. But I think if I had not come home with either Snow or Anna,
there would have been heartbreak.
With Daddy being away for a couple of days at Disney.
And she was ill.
Yeah, and she was ill. I think I had to come back with that one.
That's quite spenny.
Yeah, I mean, when you compare that to the price of the Rex, I mean, that's
quite spending.
10 euros difference in what Rex it does and the size of Rex. Yeah.
Don't buy your plushies in Disneyland.
It'd be interesting to see how much the plushies are at the Disney store.
Yes.
That would be a comparison.
And I don't know if you're aware, but we only have one Disney store now in the UK, which is Oxford Street, which I'm heartbroken about because I worked at Blue Water for a while. I have a lot of friends that worked at Blue Water for years, and they were the most amazing people. It was the most amazing shop.
We were in there all the time, weren't we?
It was very local to us, so yeah, we literally were in there all the time. We could have literally funded them staying open. This was the only thing that you bought yourself.
Yeah, this is the only thing I bought me, and it was the first thing I brought. Not that I was being selfish, but it's because I've been after this for ages. That and the Monopoly, which I still can't find.
Yeah.
We will find, I'm determined.
So this has got a cute little bit of background. So during lockdown, the first lockdown, I think it was like April 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the first one.
We got into puzzles, and we lived it with my mum and dad's at the time, and we'd done some of their puzzles, and Simon had gone online and ordered a puzzle for us to do while Edie was in bed, and now we have it framed up in our hallway, and it's a Disney puzzle. So, drum roll. Ta-da! When this one was released, we just knew that was gonna come home and it was going to have pride of place in our house. 1,000 pieces. It's the Disneyland Park map. It has literally got everything on it. I believe it's got the characters around the edges. It's just going to be fantastic. And do you know, it's one of those things, again, sort of like in a collectible, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we did the other puzzle during lockdown, and we were in the process of buying our first house when we were doing that puzzle.
Yeah.
So it's kind of become like a pride of place thing in our hallway, isn't it? It's a memory from when we were buying our first house. But when we saw that, I think we were like, we also want to have that one up as well.
Yeah. When I eventually go to Florida, I will be getting one over there. If they do one over there, I will get one from over there. So then we've got one of sort of everything. How much was this one, babe?
20 euros, so 18 euros with the discount. No, I didn't think that was too bad for the puzzle.
No, and this had been out of stock for ages, hadn't it? We had friends that went end of January, and we were like, please, please, please keep an eye out for the puzzle and the Monopoly, because we're so desperate for them. And I'm not paying silly prices to the resellers that buy loads and then resell it for silly prices. I'm not doing that. But you got one. So
I did
that was
actually.
brilliant.
And as soon as I saw it, I had to literally rush and get it. I think my other members of staff that I was with, I was mad. I was like, you don't understand how much I want that puzzle.
But it's here. We got it. This leads me on to the most amazing things. And they are for me.
Well, and
for Edie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with this one first. This is my Mother's Day gift. Look at that! Is the 100th anniversary, so 100 Years of Wonder Loungefly bag. So I've got the Peter Pan Loungefly bag upstairs, and I love Peter Pan. I always say, like, Peter Pan's my favourite character because I'm very much like, I don't want to grow up. And this one, so it's my second Loungefly bag, and look how beautiful she is. She's got the drip chrome ears, again, the same details on the back. She's got a side pocket, which my Peter Pan Loungefly doesn't actually have. It's got one on each side, so I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Again, it's a very decent size and opens up. I mean, it's got all the padding inside, so I won't take all the padding out. These hang up in my bedroom. I'm a bit of a pride of place kind of girl. I've only got two, but I think because I'm not a handbag girl, I'm not, you know, the Michael Kors, the Louis Vuitton, like that kind of thing. It's not me.
Loungefly.
Loungefly bag is, and I'm always trying to explain to the girls at work like what a Loungefly bag is to the Disney community, and I'm like, nearly everybody has a Loungefly bag, and they're like, what is a Loungefly bag? I'm like, it's so hard to describe. But yeah, got a Loungefly bag. That was 90 euros. Spenny, but it's worth it. Did you get discount?
Yeah, so it went down to 81.
Okay, so that's not bad.
No, if it was 10%,
90.
Yeah, it's 90, yeah, 81.
Good thing he doesn't teach maths.
Yeah. But I mean, I was like, I've got 20%. No, it's 10%.
But I will wear this and use this when we're going out. So if we're going into the O2 for a concert and things like that, I will take these bags, so they are sort of like my handbag. So it was very good, and it's my Mother's Day gift. Oh, these, when he came home, well, you showed me.
I FaceTimed you, didn't I?
Yeah, I was like a little bit down. It was all a bit chaotic, and Simon was like, "Do you want something that will cheer you up?" And I was like, "Unless you brought me tickets to come to Disneyland," I thought, what can you do?
As I was sat there with Toy Story Playland in the background of my FaceTime.
Literally, he was like, "Look, there's Buzz," and I think I literally
Stone face.
Yeah, deadpan. I think I was at work. I was sat in the car outside of work, and he was like, "Look, there's Buzz Lightyear," and I'd just come out with like this busting headache. I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to jump through the phone and actually do time." So one of the last things I got to show you is just, oh, chef's kiss. It is a Spirit jersey. Now I know what you're thinking, Chloe, that ain't gonna fit you. No, you're right, it's not gonna fit me, but because it is small.
Do you mean that way?
It is Edie's very first Spirit jersey. Now, Spirit jerseys are one of these things a bit like lounge flies. When you try and say to people what a Spirit jersey is, they're like, just get a t-shirt from Primark. No, babes, you don't understand. You don't get it. It is the 100-year Spirit. Here it goes. Thank you very much. It has got all of them in their 100-year outfit, you know, the purple and the silver to match the lounge fly. Mwah! It's got silver writing that glitters across the back. Oh, lovely. And it's got the fireworks, and it is like a marbly effect of...
It's like a tie-dye effect.
Tie-dye, that's the badger. Maybe you should go into teaching fashion.
No way.
And yeah, so it's got like a tie-dye blue, cream, purpley, pinky colour. So that is Edie's very first Spirit jersey.
That's literally the smallest size they did as well. And that was a size, is it
It's
8?
a size 8.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, she is only 5.
Like 8 years old.
8 years
not
old,
size
yeah,
8,
not size 8, but so she is only 5 years old, but she's very tall, and you'll probably see in future vlogs and photos on our Instagram that she does already come up to sort of my mid-chest height. I was thinking little black cycling shorts in April, chilling. She has asked for her birthday to get a lounge fly, which I am going to look into getting for her. Touch wood, or I find one that she likes. I just think she'd love one to come to Disney, like very much a mummy and me kind of thing. It would be rude for Simon to go to Disney, bring Edie back a Spirit jersey, and for me not to have one. Now, we hunted down the 30th anniversary, which is in our previous vlog, for months, didn't we?
Yeah, for about 6-7 months.
And they did not have it, and I was getting so uppity that they had it on our last trip. So I got it. And now I have also got a 100-year anniversary Spirit jersey. So it's exactly the same as Edie's. It is obviously bigger. I tend to wear anywhere between a medium and a large, just because I quite like them oversized and baggy. I am a 10 to 12 in the UK, but I do like them that oversized, because in the winter I put a cheap t-shirt underneath and use them like a jumper, and I'll wear them everywhere, don't I? Like school drop-offs, shopping, I just throw on a Spirit jersey. I actually saw a lady in a soft play near me on Thursday with the Avengers Campus one on, and I literally said to her,
"You do not know how close I was to buying that one for me."
You should have done.
Yeah, I know, but there's always
when we go back.
It's not one of those Spirit jerseys that is going to sell out quickly, you know what I mean? Like the 30th one sold out quickly and we've struggled to get it, but I think the Avengers Campus one, now that the hype's died down a bit, I think we've seen it on a few trips, and I think I'll be able to get it again.
Fun fact for you that I actually learnt off of a annual pass group. You don't get discount, apparently, inside the Avengers Campus shop. Because what they don't want is people to buy the stuff and resell it at higher prices. No, I actually found that on a group. I mean, quote check me, it might be wrong, and if it is wrong, just leave a little comment down below. I said to the lady who was wearing the Avengers Campus, I was like, nice Spirit jersey! Like some absolute keno. Yeah, that is it. That is my Spirit jersey. Just cover Simon because we don't need to see him. It's beautiful. Like I said, I will wear it.
I didn't say how much that was, did we? So
75 euros.
Your one was 75, so that would be what, about 68 euros, just about 6 pence.
Yeah,
with
which
your discount.
it's like again, if you're in the Disney community and you know Disney parks and Disney Spirit jerseys and things like that, I don't think that is a bad price.
Hers was cheaper.
Edie's Spirit
I want to say about €45 full price. Am I right?
€65.
Oh, maybe more.
Miles off. Again, this will be something she can wear, and we go I mean, we are very fortunate we can go multiple times. And it will be something she can wear, and hopefully she will keep and hand down, and it will become one of those vintage pieces.
Well, that's another thing. It's like, it's her first one, isn't it? And it will last her for a few years, because it is a bit big for her. She's only, what, 5, let's say. So that will keep her going for a while. And it is a first one, and it's a keepsake. Yeah,
so she can keep that and hand it down or whatever, and it matches mine. So that is it, isn't it? That is all we've got. Oh no. Oh, okay. Go on then. Go on then.
These are the best. Whoops. Ah, little park ticket. Just remembered it was in the back of my phone case as a souvenir.
And they are so cute, like, especially when you've got children. Like, we obviously don't get them often because we're Magic annual pass holders, which, you know, if you're interested, we can do a whole another vlog. Like, this is something we are going to start doing, little vlogs like this before we go away, but they're not something we get often. So like, if we go and get a privilege ticket for somebody, the kids absolutely love it. We've had Anna, Elsa, Spider-Man, so the kids love that. So that is another thing to keep an eye out. If you are taking children, the tickets are really cute, but they are losable. So just keep an eye on that one. Cute tickets equal children wanting them equal losing them.
Or do what we do, put them in a lanyard.
Yes, Edie has got a lanyard, so she's only recently got an annual pass. We've sort of always just used privilege tickets, haven't we? But now she's got a lanyard, she puts them in there. Her annual pass is in there as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was our mini haul, the haul that I wasn't present for buying. The haul I had to stay and work for while you swanned off on a school trip. Again, don't know who got the easier job. Definitely. But if you like that, please like, subscribe, and check out our Instagram and our TikTok handles. We will put them below. Yeah, because we've got a Disney trip coming up very soon, haven't we? Yes, we do. We are going in April. We are very excited. We have got a couple of ideas for little bits of content. Yeah, so come with us and enjoy the adventure.